here in the second panel, we have widget tree, like what all things you have in the page. So this is a home page. Inside that I have column. There inside the column, I have, okay, let me just reduce the size. Okay, you can see what all is selected. When I just choose home page, this is a home page, then I have column. Inside column, I have this TV hello, all right, which says July. Then I have app bar. In the app bar, I have this text, which is page title. That's what I have in my page, okay. So that's a widget tree. It will tell me now the root element is the home page, and inside that I have other elements available. Okay, so what all elements you just keep on adding, they will be visible here in the widget tree. And you can just choose any one of the widget to just go to the properties and access the elements and so. Then next we have page selector. Right now we just have one page, so it is showing just one page. If you have multiple pages, all the pages will be listed here. Okay, then you can navigate from one page to another and you can just see what all to do. Here you have storyboard, as I told you. Now this is a page selector if you want to work on any particular page, but here this is storyboard if you want to create a storyboard, if you want to just go from one page to another page, how the things are connected. Like we have this feature in Android, we have this feature in iOS native, both native. So similar feature we have here as well. Okay, so that was about the build. Okay, now we go to connect. When we talk about connect, we have database connectivity here. You can see it's directly connected to the Firebase. Means you need to create your account in Firebase. You have to create your project in Firebase, then configure it here. That we will see later. And just giving you a tour of what FlutterFlow is. All right. So here you have all this basic connectivities. If you can create a collection and all that. Okay. Then this one is for data types. If you want to create your data types, your own data structure, like if you have something, the template of data structure that you want to use it n number of times in your project, you can just add it here. All right. Then here you have app state, like the state variables which keep on changing from one place to another. The variables that are going from one page to another page, changing the states or something, that all things you can add here. Now this comes whenever you are working on statefulness and statelessness. So that way we will see at that time how this variables work. Then here we have API calls. So whenever you want to connect to a remote server and you want to fetch the data, you want to upload the data, work with the remote API, that all things you can do in API calls. All right. I have already uploaded one video related to that. Other videos we will be doing later on. Then here we have media sets. Like if you want to add your images, add any kind of media file, you can just not just video or images file, you can add any kind of media files here. Okay. Then we have custom code. If you want to add any customization here, like we know that FlutterFlow is a low code, no code platform. All right. We don't need to add code much here, but still in case if you want to have a function or if you want to add something, that code you can add here. You can create custom functions, you can create custom widgets, like all the widgets are given here as you can see. But in case if you want to add your own widget, if you want to change the look and feel of the widget, like if you want to add gradient, if you want to change the text style or all that you want to reuse in the project, you can just add it here. We have custom actions like on-click event, means event listeners, not just on-click, event listeners. So if you want to add actions on event listeners, you can just add those actions here. Then we have custom files. Right now we have main.dart. If I just click on it, you will see the code of main.dart, which is very much similar to the traditional Flutter, right? We have main.dart in Flutter, right? So that file we will see here. Whatever changes we are making, it will update accordingly. Then we have, let us move to theme settings. Now this is very beautiful page. You have this design system here. This is the preview of the load indicator. If you want, you can just change it from here. It will show this kind of indicator. These are the different screen sizes available. You can change the screen size. This is all very much helpful whenever you go to responsiveness. Okay. Then we have the scroll bar theme. all the different options. So that comes under design and system. Then we have colors, the colors that we just, the color palette that we saw when we wanted to change the color from the, for that text view. Okay. So all these colors, they come here. I'll show you later on like what to do and how to change this. Okay. How to use this. Then we have typography and icons. As I told you that we have some place where that font, default font and everything is defined. So that's a place. If you want, you can add your own fonts and your own formats. That's possible. Then theme widgets. Right now we don't have any, but if you want, you can create your theme widget and you can just reuse it as many number of times as you want. Then finally we have the settings and integration. So all the different settings that you want to do, like collaboration, Firebase, languages, app assets, all these different things are available here. You can just choose any one of them and you can just work on it. The one that is marked as star is that comes under the enterprise version. So you need to pay for it. It's not available in the free version. That's why it is just showing it as asterisk. Okay. So here you will see the name of the project. If you want, you can update it later. Then package name, right now we don't have any, but we can give it. That will be needed at many places later. Then initial page, you can choose. If you have multiple pages, you can choose your initial page from here. Okay, right now we just have one page, so it's not giving me any other option. Then folder organization, asset downloads, all these options are given here in settings. So these all come under the additional settings features. You can say all the basic things that you would need to create your application are given here up, and additional settings are coming under the settings. Now we have advanced settings too. You'll see the Kotlin version and other settings here.